In the following tutorial, our attention will be focused on 15 amazing shortcut keys that we need to know. In fact, it is a shortcut keys that can improve our day-to-day work when it comes to the use of computer. So we encourage that you stay till the end because you are going to learn much from this tutorial. So subscribe, leave the comment and like our videos and help you to improve your computer skills. Please, let's go to step 1.
Windows plus A. In Windows plus A, if you have ever been in need of Bluetooth wireless Windows notification using of all settings, it will be quite possible when you use Windows plus A to search privacy and updates of the window and many more. With the application of Windows plus A, you can be able to do that and more, able to choose your network and much more. In number 2, let's apply Windows plus G. Windows plus G. In Windows plus G, it was actually designed for game. So if you love game and if you want to actually record your game, Windows plus G can help you to do so. It may interest you that Windows plus G as well allowed you access to your screen recording. Windows plus I. Windows plus I is another beautiful key that allowed you access to the setting. Actually, beautiful combinations of keys that allowed you to the computer setting that you could as well change the account. You can work on your network. You can also update as we have seen in the previous. Are you using your computer with many other persons? Do you have different users? Or are you working on a sensitive document that you do not want others to see? Maybe you are just having emergency, you want to rush out. In the next keys combination, you will be able to quickly lock your screen before leaving your seat in order to protect your work. That means it is expected that your system is passworded. If it's passworded by the next combination of keys, that is Windows plus L. If you have opened so many screens or many windows on your system and you want to minimize them, it could take a lot of time. Imagine minimizing one at a time. In the next key combination, you will be able to minimize all of them at the same time. To do this, you are expected to use Windows plus M. Windows plus M. Windows plus M minimize all the active screen or windows and allowed you access to the desktop. It minimizes all at the same time. So instead of wasting much time minimizing them one after the other, Windows plus M is the solution. Like Windows M, there is another key combination that when used could as well minimize all at the same time instead of minimizing one at a time. It could allow you access to minimize all at the same time, just like we have done with window M. In this case, all we will do is just to apply two keys. Again, Windows plus D. Another amazing shortcut keys that can actually help you to be able to access the already closed document that you have used for so long ago, up to even 30 days for you to be able to open them again, are actually the combination of Windows and Tab. Windows and Tab. With the application of these two keys, as you can see on my screen, it's allowed you access to open all the files, to go back to all the files that you have opened for the past 30 days. If you may observe from my screen, let me zoom part of it so that you can have a better access to it. I'm going to zoom it up. If you can see from here, you can see September 14, can allow you access. Can you see September 13, September 7, September? Of course, we are in August. All right. You may want to know the day of my recording. All right, let's go to the day of my recording. Do you notice here? That is what time? Today. Okay. So you can see that we are on what? Today. Okay, yesterday, September 18, and alike. So with the combination of Windows and Tab, you can be able to go back to the previously opened windows over the month or as much as 30 days and choose which of them you want to work on again. Instead of being start searching for them one after the other, or sometimes you might have an issue of locating the files you have just opened maybe earlier in the day or maybe 2-3 days ago. But with the help of Windows plus Tab, you can go back to the previously done work. At the same time, able to open them and if necessary, work on them again. So how amazing it is to use Windows. Take for example, I could just click this and then zoom this back. How amazing it is for us to use Windows plus Tab. In these shortcut keys, we are going to make our work easier. Let's assume that you are making research online and at the same time you want to extract part of what you are researching on to your Microsoft Word and able to view the two screens the same time in order to copy to the Microsoft Word and edit. We are going to use some shortcut keys that will allow us to do so. What we mean is this: ability to split our screen in such a way that we can use two screens the same time and work on each of the screen whenever we want. In order to do this, we will have to apply window, and in this case, let's place this research the best computers for your small business. We are going to place it at the right side of our screen. To do that, kindly apply Windows plus right arrow keys. You can see that Windows plus right arrow keys. Okay, this is the Microsoft Word. We are going to place it on the left so it could work on the two at the same time. And we will apply that same Windows, this time Windows plus left side of the arrow key. Good. That means I could go to this area. Suppose I need the heading, I could copy and come to Microsoft Word and paste. I'm able to see the two screens the same time. If I even need this picture, for example, I could just copy, come in here, and have it paste. By so doing, I could manage the two screens together and work on the two at the same time. Let's assume that this is what I want to copy, I will just go there, have it copy, come to Microsoft Word and paste it. And I can continue on and on working with the two screen with the help of Windows plus left and also plus right arrow keys, depending on the area or the side to which we want our windows to be. What an amazing keys combination. And the next key combination will allow you access to your taskbar. If some of you have watched my previous video on this, where we discussed about our taskbar, the taskbar happens to be this area you can see at the bottom. So we discussed that in our previous video, which you can see the link in detail. But again, the shortcut keys that can help us to do that, it is very simple. It's to apply Windows +1 to open the first icon on the taskbar, 2 open the next. You can see it there, Windows +1. I've opened this. Windows +2, Windows +3, Windows +4, open them one after the other. If you want in detail, please click on the link at the bottom where you can see our previous video we published on that particular combination of shortcut keys. And this next key combination, it will allow you access to File Explorer. File Explorer, that means that particular folder, as you can see at the bottom of my screen here, access to it, a combination of it allowed you access to File Explorer. In order to do this, the two combinations of keys to be used are Windows plus E. Windows plus E allowed you access to File Explorer in order for you to quickly have access to your files, and every locations of your stored files can be located with the help of Windows plus E. What an amazing shortcut keys there is. At times, we may be interested in capturing a particular screen as we are working. In the next keys combination, we will be able to do so with ease. In order to do that, we are going to apply two keys. That is Windows plus print screen. Windows plus print screen. As soon as these two keys are applied, this is what happens. It will automatically capture the screen or snap, as it were, all that you can see on your screen and send it to picture folder. Now we have done that. Let's go to the picture folder and see what we have done. On my system, it will create a folder called it's called screenshots. Okay, you can see it here, screenshot folder. Let me zoom that for anybody who want to see and see it better. Can you see the screenshot folder? It's zoom out now. Okay, it's print and send it here. Let's go and see what we have just done. Obviously, you can see it here. So you can open it. It actually converted back to the picture format, which you can use at any time. If you are interested in cropping the picture, you can just double click on it and pick on the cropping, and any platform you use, and crop some part off and use the area of the pictures that you really want to use for your work. So with these two combinations of Windows and print screen keys, you can be able to capture your screen. Is that not amazing? In the next key combination, we are going to be able to view even very tiny things like this, as you may see on my screen, ability to be able to view it in a much magnifying way. It's actually called window magnifier. If you have been following the channel, you remember that we discussed this in details in one of our videos. I will also leave it at the bottom there for you to have access in detail. In order to do this, another beautiful key combination will be Windows plus sign keys. That means Windows key in addition to plus sign. With the combination of these two keys, you can be able to do this. Now let's go and you apply that. That is window plus sign. You can see if I want to view it, I could magnify this further by applying that same window and plus, and able to view it much better. So with the help of these two keys, you can do just that. Again, if you want in detail on how to do this, please check the link at the bottom where you can see step by steps, and further what you can do if you want to magnify the entire screen, you can do this. Also, you can use that same Windows and minus to also zoom in and out. Plus and minus help zoom in and zoom out. So with plus and minus, you can zoom in and zoom out with the help of window key. What an amazing keys combination. And the next key combination, it will actually assist you in making search for the work in your system much faster. What I mean is that with these two keys, you can do what we can see on our screen now. The key combinations are Windows plus Q, Q for Queen, Window plus Q. With the Window plus Q, you can easily search for what you want at a much faster rate and able to open them. In this next tutorial, we are going to learn how we can make a fresh new screen. What we mean is this. Just like when you finish booting your system, when you finish booting, you often see your screen very clean, nothing. Unlike my own screen, you can see there are so many windows that are open. Suppose this is your case, or maybe you don't want someone who has just come to view what you are currently doing and you want to open another new screen for the persons to view, or maybe for you to work with the person. The following key combinations will definitely help you to do so. This is called switching between virtual desktops. Switching between virtual desktops. The key combination is as follows. Windows plus Control plus D. Windows Control plus D will give you that. We have just done that. I'm sure you are no longer seeing what we had before. If you look carefully, this is no longer the way it was or it was. However, you can also switch back to all the windows that you have been switching. That means they are still there, they have not been closed. How can you do that? Kindly use the same keys. Windows plus Control plus this time left or right arrow keys. Windows, Control, left or right arrow keys. By so doing, you can switch between all your virtual desktops. You can see it switching from left to right. I'm sure at this point in time, you would like to ask yourself this question. How can then I close all this visual desktop that I have open? In order to do this, please apply the following keys. Windows plus Control plus F4.
We really appreciate that you could stay down to the end of this tutorial. Did you enjoy those 15 shortcut keys? Obviously, so we encourage you subscribe, leave us a comment, and even like our video. Share these to others so that they too can benefit from these amazing shortcut keys. Please, until we meet in the next 3 days for another tutorial, remain with the channel.